Nithyanandam. This is Nithyananda Sarvamangalananda. Welcome you today to another video here from Banglore-Mysore. Today we have a very exciting day for us here, just like every other day. But today Swamiji went to the neighboring Panchamukti Anjaneya Devasthanam and did Prana Pratishta to the Anjaneya Hanuman over there. A new temple has come up in the neighborhood, about 10 kilometers from the Adinam. It's in the form of Hanuman with 5 faces. That's why the Panchamukti Anjaneya. And today was the auspicious day when the Kumbhabhishekam and Prana Pratishta were done over there. And Swamiji, actually it was telecast live on Paramahamsa Nithyananda's Facebook page. So if you all saw the Prana Pratishta, you are one of the most blessed. Our scriptures say that one of those things that one should never ever miss is Kumbhabhishekam and of course Prana Pratishta. These are the ones that will give so much punya, which means it will do so many good things in you, and that reflects in the outcomes you have in your life, which is what I understand as punya. That it is unparalleled. So it's one of those things that one should, even if it's just one Kumbhabhishekam you saw in your whole life, it is enough. So it is one of those very, very rare, very highly valued occurrences. And of course, when Prana Pratishta is done, Prana Pratishta is bringing down the cosmic energy into the murthi. See, the Indian murtis and deities, the science of bringing down the energy from the cosmos into the murtis, and through them extending it out to the people, and people in turn connect to the cosmos or the God in them through these deities. So the science of this whole thing is available in our scriptures, which is what our masters and rishis and munis and have, which is the reason why we have so many temples. And every actually, if you look at the original civilization, how it developed and how it was designed is, we were all temple towns. Around the temple, the whole life revolved. And for all people, it was not just for only certain group of people or people who are spiritually evolved or anything like that. It was for all of them. Within that, when you divide the work functions, some did like more like pujas and prayers. Some went and did like physical work, like maybe making food for everybody, whether it was agriculture or cooking, and some protecting the place. So this is how the various inborn traits manifested in the way the work that they did over there. But everything around the life was around only temple, and everything was always connected to the sacredness or the divine. So that way you always kept the thought and the thinking at a very high level, so you don't get sidetracked, and you always come back to the divinity in us in different forms. So every aspect of life was so well fine-tuned and designed and given to us. So coming back to the topic, so I wanted to actually share that Prana Pratishta is done in many temples, and actually many have elaborate process where we have many people chanting different verses. But when an avatar Purusha, one who is an embodiment of cosmos, who's come down and the cosmic energy takes form, is what is known as the avatar Purusha. And this is also again the science of it is available for us, which is why the Indian genes are very, very special, are considered very sacred also, because that has become so deep into our blood. Only in a certain environment this can happen. So those are very rare, as we can see the number of avatar purushas around us, avatars around us. It's a very, very, very rare occurrence, but it only happens in certain places, in certain geographies, and in certain environments. So what is that ambience that will create them is also a science. Just like everything else, everything around us, in us, is science. That science which is more than what we currently understand as scientific research. It's more all-encompassing science, which only if you understood it from the whole, only if you study it, you will even have an understanding that all this exists, and you can look at it from there, and you can also experience it from there. It is not a science where I do all the research and you have to accept it. It's a science where I do the research, I share my experiences, and so everybody else also can try it out and share their experiences, and that's how the validation of that research is done, which is what in our Swamiji refers to as Shastra Pramanas, which is what our scriptures have contained as cosmic truths. And Apta Pramanas are when enlightened masters take those truths, apply them, and their experience of the truth. Then Atma Pramana is when so let's say here, since Swamiji is sharing this with us, it is Swamiji's own experience. So when he validates it in all these three ways, then he offers it to devotees, which when we experience it becomes a Sakshi Pramana. So that is how the process of validation of this science is done. This has been a very it's a traditional way of validating the science, the experiences, because this is beyond the realm of matter. Like I said, it is an all-encompassing scientific approach. So it includes matter, energy, and more. So as most of us know, the science of today is still stuck mostly at the material level, and has made some inroads into looking at energy and energy particles, where all these other photons, neutrons, and all these new quarks, all the different elements have come into play. But we are still at a very nascent stage compared to what our scriptures have, what our great rishis have seen, experienced, and given to us in the form of scriptures. So this again I got sidetracked. I just want to come back to what the point I wanted to make was how when an avatar does a Prana Pratishta, it just happens so easily, and he just does it in a few minutes. It doesn't take elaborate time, or it doesn't take long time. There's no much, how it is done in other places. And that energy is much more a purer form, at a much more higher level than other energies that come down, which based on error of how the chanting is done, it all depends on that. So all that is not there. So when you see this, you also, because you are in that same space, you also get the benefit or the punya of it. So we all now know that this Hanuman who's received Prana Pratishta from Swamiji is going to be one deity who is going to listen and hear, and people are going to experience the deity relating to them, responding to them. Just like many people who come to the temple here, the Nithyanandeshwara Sadashiva, Nithyanandeshwara Adishakti, and the Swayambhu Nithyanandeshwara Linga, where when you ask, you get a response. Within 3 days you get a response, and that's everybody's experience, and anyone who wants to try can certainly come and offer their own prayers and see the responses. So that is what deities are meant to be for us. So contrary to a lot of current understandings of, they have no clue what the deity is about, don't have any understanding. At most you might, it was mine too before I met Swamiji, just go and look for some time, see the deity, and come back. That was all the relationship I had with the deity when I went to a temple. But now it is different. It is beyond that. It is a communion. Because you can experience the deity, you can relate to it. So it is depending on the strength of your interaction with it. So I just want to share this wonderful news for all the people who are. And since this temple is on the Mysore main road, anybody can stop by and visit it. It's just a few kilometers away, and along with the Prana Pratishta, we are offering medical camp, medical facilities, and of course spiritual healing, because and also Annadan, which of course is a tradition, and of course the demonstration of the powers of the third eye by the Bala sons of Nithyananda Gurukul, and also of course Nithyananda Yoga, where Swamiji has revealed many kriyas to help people deal with their problems. Like for example, whether it is arthritis, whether it is from physical problems, physical material problems like physical pain, to psychological like anger, depression, having excellence in life. So there are about 108 such kriyas, nitya kriyas, that Swamiji has given from our scriptures, and this is being of including diabetes, hypertension, cancer, both the cure and the caring part of it. The care when you already have it, to make it better for you and eventually take you to healing, complete healing, and of course other cure will be to completely heal you out of it. So to back pain. So many such kriyas are posted on our website where you can go and see them. Of course, you should only try it with a qualified acharya. Because these are more advanced level kriyas. They are not just physical asanas where you just move your body in certain postures. The energy configuration of your energy circuits is a very important part of these kriyas. So it's very important to do only with a qualified acharya. So on that note, I wanted to share some few pictures of the event today. So I will be posting it on over here as a comment or in this post itself. So if you have any questions, please leave it as a comment, and I will certainly answer and address your queries. And anyone who wants to experience anything what I say, if you believe or not believe, the only validation of that can be through your own experience. So you're always welcome to visit our temple. It's open all 24. I won't say 24 hours, but it is open all 7 days of the week. And we often have many festivals which are also telecast live. So even if you are not able to come here, you can always tune in, watch those celebrations, and see how rich the tradition is. How much effort goes into all of this behind the scenes. If you could see all the effort that goes into doing it, there's a lot of reason why anybody would do such things. So even with that, a kind of an open mind and curiosity, if you just listen and heard, you will find so much, you make your life so much richer. It's not just knowledge, but it is that kind of knowledge which will make you feel rich, so good from inside out. Just like how when people do work, they have work and then they love their work, which is a passion, and they do work just because they need to do work. So the difference between the two, the quality of work, the quality of experience while doing it. So it is the same thing here also. So, and I hope all of you can come and visit our deities, see them, and have the same experience that we all have. And also, we also have many programs like the weekly. Every Sunday we have the free Kalpataru program. It's a one-day program where the science of manifesting your reality is shared with everyone experientially. You're taken through the process, so you understand it and can apply it for yourself even after you return from the program. So you're equipped with this one tool. This one tool is enough to help you achieve what you want in life. Know that the power you have can be exercised from within yourself. So this is all yogic technology coming to you from the original scriptures, from the person who is reviving the original version of Hinduism. So I hope you all can watch and enjoy all of these just like we are doing. So please watch all of the Nitya Satsang. They are amazing, transformative, deeply transformative knowledge coming to you, cosmic truths coming to you, which when we listen itself, and if you think about it and if you analyze it or inter-analyze it, it gives so much clarity in your thinking and develops the subtle grooves in your brain that when the effect of it you will see only in your life as your intelligence changes, the quality of the intelligence changes and reflects in the way you make decisions, in the way, because your decisions are better, because you have made more informed decisions, your outcomes also have the same effect. So on that note, I shall end this video. Thank you for listening today. Nithyananda.